One of the climax of their marriage is their sanctuary home where Janet and Will enjoy each other's company. This couple is living large in their Muthaiga home, which has sweeping views of Kura Forest, equipped with every luxury ranging from a beautiful chapel, a swimming pool, exclusive lounge where the couple retires to when they desire some peace and quiet all by themselves.
A friend of mine once told me that the most difficult project that an architect has to put together is a family home, because there is what the man thinks, the man wants in the home. There's what his wife wants also, and then there is what the kids want, and then there is him as the architect who has to put together, who has his ideas also that he wants to put in place. And to put all that together is always a challenge, because, all of us have this dream sort of home in our minds, and, all these ideas, and, some of the things can actually be put together and put on paper. Some of the things are a lot more difficult to put together. What happened obviously was the architect was a good friend of ours. Having traveled, having seen a lot of places and so on, does help in terms of just what would you want to have. And therefore, during our travels, during our various exploits, she would tell me the kind of things that she would want to see. And as much as possible, that's part of what I was trying to put together in terms of the brief to our architect to put together. And a number of things after that, she had also very interesting ideas that she wanted incorporated, but she didn't know how they were going to be put together. All she would do was, I need something like this. That's what I want to have in this. So make sure it's there. So that was a challenge that I kept having. But the beauty about it was it also gave me a different perspective, in terms of what the direction that we were taking with the architects, that I'll come up and then say, hey, this doesn't sit quite well, and therefore what can we do to accommodate this and that? And it was very interesting, as they say, the planning stages are always the most challenging, and if you can put a lot of work during that time, during the drawings, because typically what the architects would do is they would put up the first drafts, send them over to you with a lot of color, and you look at it and you're excited. And you think, this is it, looks very nice, and they put a few descriptions here. And for most of us, because of our different backgrounds, don't appreciate the drawings that much, and you agree, and that's it. And the next thing is it's given to the junior architect, and he works with you. Not that the junior architect is bad, but that means that in terms of ideas, new ideas, or incorporating a lot of ideas in the project, it's limited. Because a lot of times we don't appreciate space, because it's on a drawing. Yeah, many of us do not appreciate how much space that is. Especially the ladies, the one who have a lot of space in the kitchen. And where they've been staying, the kitchen was only this size. And they are told, this is twice the size of your kitchen. Yeah, and then you feel, wow, I'm going to have double the space, so it's going to be a lot of space. Then I was happy at the time that, the construction started. Also, what happened is she then had to do some stuff in the States for a year, and during the formative stages, and therefore we would talk, send us some pictures, and it helped in driving the program. We'd go there and see also some homes again, go to open house and see what's happening. And
dinners out and lunches and that kind of stuff. Somehow we just never managed to like that life. We rarely go out. Even actually this year went out maybe for dinner, have we? I like home. I from work I just want to come home. I don't want to go out for a dinner or for a lunch or what. I just like to be home. We enjoy having a cup of tea out in our yard. We love to just have our dinners at home, take a shower, watch a movie at home. We just find it so much easier, so much simpler, and that's how we enjoy home. We enjoy home, and for us, our home. If it's company, I enjoy my husband's company. He's my best friend. I enjoy that. And there's nothing else I want to do out there. And of course, I'll have to give credit to my husband because most of the work that went into this house was by his efforts. The making sure things are right, things are aligned, the walls are straight, the floors are straight, everything, the structures are firm as they should be. All that was his. Mine was just a few things to ask me and there. What do you think? What do you think? And there. Even the architect himself, who drew this house, I don't think would know what went where. So the credit for this house went to him. And of course, I was in the background a lot. He was at the forefront of it all. Towards the end, about 3 months before we moved into it, when I said, you know what, let me help out a little bit to just try and fast forward it. This is our special lounge. This is a lounge that's just for me and my husband. It is out of bounds for everybody in this house. It's a place we just come and relax, a place that we just find some peace and solace and watch movies if we want to. It's a place we can come in with our pajamas if we want to and don't have to go downstairs. We're able to make a cup of tea here, simple breakfast or just a snack. So this is a place that's just our place and nobody else's place.
Far away from everybody else, just our space. The house is generally quiet, but sometimes you just need a place, a kind of retreat. And this for us is the retreat. Also, sometimes just sit and
enjoy the view.
Enjoy the views outside.
You're welcome to the view of Karura Forest. Just nice place. Enjoy it. I love shoes. Any chance I get of buying shoes, I do. Any colors, if it is yellow, I'll find the shoe. Then I'll find an outfit to go with it. If it is pink, if it is gold, whatever shoe, it doesn't matter what brand it is, I just love shoes. So shoes one of my weakest points. I think at this moment, I have about 500 pairs, which I do love, and I'm still collecting. I want to get to 1,000. So 500 and growing. and not necessarily designer shoes, just shoes. I just love shoes. Yeah, that's my weakness. Yeah.
So did you also influence Will?
Yes, I've actually tried to influence him. So far, he has one row. He has 2 rows. So he's doing pretty good. He has 2 rows, so he's doing pretty good. And for him, if he gets to about 50 pairs, he'll be fine. So for he's doing good. Yeah. All right, welcome to my chapel. This is the place that I say my prayers, the place that I thank God for my life, my family, and all that I have. The idea behind this chapel, when I was looking for a home, I asked God to listen to me, to hear my prayer. And we looked for so many places for a home and were not able to get what we wanted. And during the clashes, 07, 08, my husband and I went to Mara. And when we were to Mara, I saw this small clip in the newspaper. And I told God, I promise you, give me this house. I don't know what it's all about. Give me this house. And if you do give me this house in Muthaiga, that's been my dream, I will build a special place for you. A place where I can pray, a place where I can thank you for who I am and what you've given me. So when we got this place in Muthaiga, because it's a covenant between me and my God, I went ahead and made sure there was a chapel in this house. And thus we have a chapel in this house, something that I promised God and something that I'm glad to say I have delivered.
Luckily for us, when we started to build, we were able to incorporate this place in our designs, and just a little place where we can come and have our quiet moments with our Lord.
I always have fresh flowers in my home. I change them once a week to make sure that when you walk in the home, there's something fresh and lovely to look at. So this is my hobby, arranging flowers and just experimenting with different things, different arrangements, bring some warmth and love into the home.
So this is pretty much our gym, and this is pretty much what we have here. And yeah, we like it. So when we're on, the music is on, and really just a lovely place actually to be, because we also like the views out here. Yeah, so pretty much that is it.